I think last time I had it already a little bit too low. Testing, testing. Say something.
Hello, hello. One, two, three.
Let's see. I should be live. Let's see. I should be live. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Say something again, Emperor. Say something again,
Did you hear
Emperor.
about the David Blaine's magic trick
Did you
thing?
hear about the I know about it. Did he already do it?
Yeah, he already
I
did.
know
I think
about
it
it.
was Monday. I
Ah,
think.
fucking. It was on YouTube too, wasn't it? Ah, it's
Yeah, it
pisses.
was on YouTube. It's the stupidest thing ever.
I mean, when he was talked about it, it sounded kind of cool. Yeah, realize that we can post this.
I mean,
I mean, I don't
I'm
know how.
cool with
I
him.
mean, when he was, cause he was on Joe Rogan's show, he was talking about it.
Yeah,
So I was, but I forgot. I didn't know he already went live. I just haven't got to. I
yeah, it
haven't.
was when we were at work. So
Oh yeah, well, I was came over for me, huh? But yeah, I mean, he seemed like a cool. I mean, just him talk about stuff he's done in the past seemed pretty awesome, and you know,
I mean, like some of his stunts are cool, but it's like, can you go back to doing magic?
well, I think he does
you know?
magic too. I didn't think he does other stuff too, the big stuff. I think.
Yeah, because I know he has like magic shows somewhere,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably hard to do anything
probably in
now.
Vegas or something. But
Yeah, he's probably got a show in Vegas, but yeah, when he was talking about it, it was cool. It sounded cool.
yeah, because I think on there he said he was inspired by the Pixar movie, right? Up
Yeah, no, when he first that might have
or
been one
said something
inspiration,
about
but
it.
he might have been. I think he was just expound about stuff like that in general. I don't know if that was it just came from that, but that might have been one of the things that expound him. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out if it's on YouTube if I can see a little bit of it.
Yeah, it should be on there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. But we're live, Mayhem. If you come back, just let you know
All right.
we're live. So if you
All
didn't know,
right.
but yeah, everybody,
All right.
this is Hitting the Polygons, episode 41, and not too much stuff. Big bangers come out as far as news, but well, we did get something we've been waiting for a long time is the Mario announcement, which I'm a little disappointed in, but I'll go over the details on that a little bit later. But we, but yeah, this is Hitting the Polygons, episode 41, and I'll let my panel introduce themselves before we officially get started.
Hey, this is Emperor Gil, your co-host.
Hey, this is D Mayhem. As always, glad to be here.
Yeah, so where do I want to start? I'm gonna start with some of the smaller stuff that was just kind of get. Well, yeah, we got a new next week. We're getting a new supposedly getting a new Ubisoft event. What they call the I forgot what they call the event. The little when they show the games off. I think it's forward event. But they have an event coming on the 10th. Yeah, I got some stuff right here. Forward event they're gonna happen. I can't talk. Has been has been confirmed for September 10th. Yeah, so I think that's Thursday next week. And yeah, I think what they're mainly gonna be talking about was so far they announced is they're gonna be talking about that one game that got its name changed. It's gonna be it used to be known as Gods of Monster, but now it's changed to Immortals Phoenix Rising. Which when I seen that game, it didn't look too bad. It looked like an action kind of game. So, but we have to see more. And I think they're gonna talk more about the games they already announced, like the Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs and the Far Cry. I think the new Far Cry. But do you? I want to ask y'all this, guys. Do y'all expect this? Do y'all think there's gonna be any new? You think they're gonna announce anything new? Oh, you think they're gonna show anything besides these games? I guess. And do you think also? I want to add. Do you think they're gonna show some actual gameplay of Far Cry 6?
I don't think so.
Because I just want to say this, and I'll let y'all
Yeah.
go. To me, if this is all they're gonna, if they're just showing, if they're having another forward event, and all they're showing is some more stuff about Watch Dogs and more stuff about Assassin's Creed, which I'm excited about Assassin's Creed. I think that game could be really good, especially on next gen, as far as an open world game, because that honestly really impressed me. So I'm probably gonna be getting that Valhalla. Unless it just comes out and it is fucking complete trash. But from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good. I'm liking what I've seen from the combat. Especially you can get two different weapons. Oh yeah, I'm ready. But if they're gonna talk about stuff they already announced, and then this event to me is a waste of time because we already know. To me, you need if you're gonna have another one of these events, you need to come with something new. I mean, you need to have some gameplay of Far Cry 6. No more CG cutscenes. Show me some gameplay, and then show me some Beyond Good and 2. Like, what's going on with that game? We need some more stuff than this. You know, if you come out and you just talking about Assassin's Creed, which we already know a little bit about, we don't need to talk about it no more. We just need to see it. Let's just something else you're adding to it. And you coming out with Watch Dogs, we already seen a good amount of gameplay of that. We don't need it. We need something new. If you're gonna have a whole event, we need some new stuff. And Far Cry 6, I think it's 6 will be good, but you gotta show gameplay. And this other game was talking about to show that off. That would be cool. But I do think I'm hoping they need to bring something else new. They need to bring at least another new game announcement or show something about what's going on with Beyond Good and Evil 2. Because if you don't come with nothing new, then I don't think you should have this event. I think it's weak. It's a waste of time, in my opinion.
We're talking about the Ubisoft event, right?
Yeah, to me, yeah,
All right.
Ubisoft it. And I don't because there's rumors that Sony's have no event on Wednesday. You know, with the to go along with that Call of Duty multiplayer reveal. You know, so I think and there's so much stuff hinting towards Sony doing something next week and probably on Wednesday. Which Wednesday's like they usually don't go on Wednesday, so it would be like kind of funny they will. And it would be kind of funny them going right before Ubisoft. So to me this Ubisoft event kind of makes you think well maybe Sony's not doing it for next week, but there's just so much stuff pointing out Sony doing something next week. I think they will, but yeah, it's just kind of I don't know.
I mean, has there? I don't think there's been anybody hasn't really been saying that Sony's gonna be doing anything, right?
No, there's nothing. It's just a lot of rumors, a lot of people
Yeah.
pointing out stuff, and this it's just so much. And I really think that Call of Duty is because Call of Duty and Sony are really hands in deep right now. A lot of rumors have been saying, you know, and so
I
far
mean, they
them
have a partnership, so
yeah, they have a partnership. So you know they're gonna show something big on Call of Duty. They want to show it big at PlayStation first, right? So I do think that this event and PlayStation already had the big. I mean, Call of Duty already had the little event, right? So why would it be showing Call of Duty by itself, gameplay by itself, and not doing the event? It doesn't make sense for them to be showing it off. This is at an event, but it's kind of funny that they've announced this. Like to me, it's like, well, you're saying you're doing Call of Duty gameplay on the ninth. You kind of giving the right that there's going to be an event then, you know. But it's all like it's all kind of crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of people are saying that yeah, this big time event Sony's going to do event, but it might not. It might maybe not. Cause usually they would announce it by now, right? Usually on Friday. Like last time they had the event last time, they announced it the week like that Friday before that week that they was having an event. So it's just that I don't want to go off from Ubisoft, but I'll wait and we'll go into this after y'all give y'all's opinion about Ubisoft. If y'all have anything else to say about it.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really expect much. I mean, I'm going to be expecting a lot more Watch Dogs info because I don't really think we've seen a lot of it.
But they showed a good demo, a good gameplay demo, and what picking different characters to add to your team and stuff. You don't think they showed it? You don't think
Yeah,
that?
but I don't think that really sold the game, to be honest.
I mean, if that doesn't sell the game, I don't think what would sell the game to me.
Um,
I mean, I'm not
I mean,
interested in
it
Watch
didn't sell
Dogs.
me. Yeah, I like Watch Dogs. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
to
been
me, I feel like to me they showed a good amount of gameplay. They showed these different characters you can pick to add to your team. All these characters have different abilities. I don't know what else you would want to sell you in the game. In my opinion, I mean that's just going off of me. I'm not a Watch Dogs fan, so I don't really know the ins and outs of the Watch Dogs universe and the gameplay. But to me, what they showed off was a good amount of gameplay. I don't know what you would want to see more from it because they showed a chunk of gameplay. He talked a lot about what you can do and the story and everything that's going on. To me, why. To me, I think like Watch Dogs. I don't think you need to show anything else. I think you showed enough. And in Assassin's Creed, I don't think you need to show any more. I think you showed enough of Assassin's Creed. To me, those two games got enough gameplay. Like, oh, it's enough. You don't need them. You don't need to see no more. Unless there's some different type of mode they want to show off, and maybe those. But to me, I've seen enough of those two games to sell me or not sell me. Assassin's Creed, I'm pretty much sold on what they show me. Watch Dogs, I don't care about, but I've never been a big Watch Dogs fans. And to me, to show more of those games, I'm not saying you couldn't show more of those games, but at an event, I think no. Like you just giving like little gameplay diaries online on YouTube, that would be fine. But if you're gonna do an event, you need to come with some file. And I don't know.
yeah, but you might see more of that.
Well, they already said you're gonna see more of that. They already announced that you're gonna see more Watch Dogs.
Yeah. Um, you might see some type of trailer for Far Cry, like
Oh, they
that
got
might
they
have
they,
some.
they need some gameplay. They need to.
I don't think you're gonna see a gameplay trailer.
I didn't. In this,
You might see a trailer that
you're
has
wasting
some
time.
gameplay in it.
I'm not saying they're gonna show like a. I'm not saying they're gonna do a gameplay demo, but like a gameplay trailer. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
then
okay.
then you waste. I'm not saying you have to show a whole fucking full gameplay playthrough, but a little gameplay trailer. I think they need to do something because if they don't, I think it's
Like something similar to what the Call of Duty did.
that needs to be more than that. That what they showed was not enough. That was more mainly CG, or not really CG, but in-game cutscenes.
I mean, but yeah, but
Something
there's
like
like
Gotham
some
Knights.
gameplay in there.
Here you go,
Yeah.
Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights.
Okay, okay,
They
yeah.
showed you a gameplay trailer right in the beginning, and then they showed you a gameplay walkthrough. You don't need to do the gameplay walkthrough, but I think what you do the actual trailer, you need to do something like that.
All right.
That's just me. I just think that they need these.
Yeah, but those two you're gonna see. I'm not really expecting much out of Far Cry, to be honest. I feel like that they're gonna show that later because it's gonna come out next year, right?
Yeah, they got the beginning early next year. Yes, at the early next year. So why can't they show gameplay? If this game
Yeah.
is this close, you need to come on.
But yeah, yeah, but that's my opinion. Mayhem. Do
Mayhem.
you have anything?
No, I ain't got none.
Yeah, I just think that you know they need to show something. But so what? I was talking about PlayStation event. I don't forget what I was going to talk about the event. What I forgot what I wanted to say about it. Uh, hmm. Oh, I guess I could just in general. There's rumors about a PS5 event next week. You know, showing off. There's a lot of teas about what PlayStation has up the sleeve about the whole backwards compatibility and all these some other game announcement and release dates and. But there's been a lot of rumors about PS5 doing an event next week on Wednesday, which would be the 25th anniversary of PlayStation released over here in America, and that's when Call of Duty is doing no gameplay reveal of the multiplayer. So it all lines up that PlayStation is doing an event, and Sony released another commercial about about their games, and they're sending emails out and asking people you want to get signed up for this. So it's coming soon, even if it's not next week. I'm thinking this next week, but this Ubisoft thing kind of throws it off because it doesn't make sense to PlayStation. Then Ubisoft will go, but it would look bad for Ubisoft if PlayStation comes out and has a good event and Ubisoft comes and has a crappy event. But to me, my whole thing is this is for Sony and play. This is for Sony and Microsoft. They need to stop with the bullshit and give us the details. These consoles, supposed holiday. Xbox confirmed November, and Sony just kept saying holiday. Well, that's pretty much November too. We only got a couple more months, y'all, until November. We need to know. We need to know some more shit. What's going on? Sony and Microsoft need to stop with the bullshit and give us the price. You know what I'm saying? Give us the price of these consoles and give us the official launch day games for these consoles and the details of these consoles. We need to know exactly what these consoles can do. We know what they can do, but as far as like the UI and the media and all that kind of the goods, we need to know. It's 2 months, until these consoles are supposedly coming out, and we don't have a price. Can't pre-order it yet, and we don't officially know like everything these consoles can do besides like all the multimedia features and stuff. Like, what's going on? It's time, and you got a pandemic, and people needed these consoles are gonna probably be around $500. People need to start saving money up, especially if you want them to pre-order it. And to me, I think that yeah, I don't understand I know what the problem is. Both of them are playing chicken with each other. One of them don't want to announce a price first. But I'm like, guys, you're not gonna change his price. If Sony comes out with $500, what's Microsoft gonna do? Make it $450? $50 ain't gonna make a big difference, right? So it's just like they needed to just come on, and especially with the price and then all these details and stuff, they needed to come on with this bullcrap. And now, like, on top of this, Tokyo Game Show is later this month, which is always pretty cool. Xbox is supposedly gonna have a presence there, but they already said that they're not gonna be talking about the next gen at all. Then why are you even showing up? You mean you're not talking about next gen? If it's at the end of the month, the Tokyo Game Show, and I have not announced the price, and even announced the other console they supposedly are making, the Xbox S, and it's gonna be at the end of September, and y'all don't have like what are they doing? Like, what's y'all's opinion on this matter? I just kind of rambled off a little bit, but
Just because you said that, I just want them to keep on teasing everybody up until like mid October or something.
yeah, I think that would be a disaster because you don't want to get people. You need people because
I mean, here's the thing: with everything that has been said already, I think people already know the price range, so people are gonna save up for that price range already.
yeah, I mean people should
And as
already
far as everything else, we already know that they're gonna launch in November, probably mid November, late November.
well, it's gonna be before Black Friday. Well, no, Xbox officially said that it's November, but Sony just said holiday. So, but
which will probably be around that time.
yeah, but to me, it's that I just think they need to stop. Not even just the price, but the features and the launch games too. Like, I want to know the launch games. I know Ratchet and Clank's launch window. Well, that's not launch day. We're
Yeah.
pretty sure Miles Morales is launch day, so that's good. But what about everything else, right? But they're not saying launch day on games because they're not saying official launch day of the dumb console. That's the that's the problem. But to me, I just think they need to start with the bull crap and just get on with the you know. I think that's where a lot of these games, a lot of these little party will probably got some stuff they want to talk about, but they probably can't talk about certain things until these consoles announce official things they have up their sleeve. And yeah, and I think that they can't announce everything they have because they're waiting for these consoles to fully blow off the lid off the what they got planned for these consoles. So I think that's certain third parties in a way. I mean, it's just I know with the whole pandemic, it's affected what they wanted to do this year. As far as like advertising these consoles and stuff like that. But to me now, it's like it's too. If you're officially going to announce these announcements, these consoles are coming out at the end of the year. It's time to get the price and everything else you got. You're going to talk about these. I think it's time. It's just my. It's 2 months. It's time. Let's get it going. What about you, Mayhem? I know you plan on getting the PS5.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you think? What do you think about Sony and Microsoft is taking so long with the price and all the rest of the official details of those consoles and what they can do in the official launch lineup and all that stuff?
I want to say for starter,
I mean, it's
like
like 2 months away, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? When they're supposed to
yeah,
come out.
yeah, for starters, they are doing a good job to like have like pretty much have people like for example like NBA 2K21 like it's owned by like the Mamba like a Mamba Kobe Bryant edition like like which I have like even
You
I was
can upgrade. You get the upgrade.
yeah
You like you so you think they're doing a good job with that? It's not really Sony. It's really. Well, I mean, I guess Sony has something to do with it. That's more than the publisher.
yeah well no pretty much yeah like now I just forgot what I was gonna say what else I gotta say but it's okay though
But you're talking about
like
upgrading the game.
yes like like yes I know there's one but they're like one or two games they're like one or two games to like let you get like when you get like a deluxe edition you have one game on PS4 you have one game on PS5 which is which is to me is a good marketing so people who want to get the deluxe edition to also have it on PS5 when they get it. Now, I'm saying if y'all know y'all know what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
The like
Yeah.
yeah.
hmm?
I get what you're saying.
What's Amber?
Nah, I understood what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like I don't say like I do. I'm say I do. I'm say I do. I'm say like I'm say I do. I'm say I do. I'm say I do want like PlayStation to like show the menu or just a little scoop.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for stuff like that. These consoles. They need. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's 2 months away.
Right. So Sony got to make everybody get hyped for that console. So which I don't know if they gonna do it like in November, or November, or the end of October. Like pick or choose.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So like I said, it's big rumors. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with the Ubisoft event, and yeah, hopefully they get this stuff together. Moving on from that, I want to talk about the Nintendo had a Nintendo had a little it came out of nowhere, pretty much just sprung up on us. They had a little event, a direct. It's all focused on Mario. I guess it's Mario's 35th anniversary, and I'm trying to get the big thing that it's been rumored for a long time about this uh, is that you got Super Mario 3D All Stars was announced right at this event, along with some other stuff. Like they announced like the original Super Mario All Stars that you able to download on your Switch now through the. You know you have Nintendo's got the Nintendo Online where you can just as long as you have the online service you can get on Nintendo's Online and play like old school Super Nintendo games and old school Nintendo games, right? And they added the Mario All Stars to that collection during this direct. And with that, they also they announced Super Mario 3D All Stars for the Switch. And we all been hearing rumors about this, you know, different details about what it was going to be, and you know, and it finally came out. Well, it's finally coming out, but I want to say that I'm a little disappointed in it because what this is Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy 1. Only Galaxy 1. They didn't put Galaxy 2. I don't know why. You should just. And they did announce Super Mario 3D World, but they announced that by itself. So you get that game on its own on the Switch. It doesn't come with this package. Which is I don't really care about the game, so I'm not too mad, but to me, I think this is not a bad collection, right? These are all but people thought we was gonna get a remake of these games, right? Or maybe at least like Super Mario 64 at least, cause Galaxy like you can just upgrade the resolution wouldn't be too bad, right? But we all thought we just get one of these games was gonna actually get like a remake, like a Crash, like they did with Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon. Well, that's not what they're doing. They're pretty much just porting these three games to the Switch, and they're all updating the resolution on them, so it does look better, right? But we're not getting full remakes, which kind of sucks. And then they're also doing something. You can only get these for a limited time. Like, what do they say? What's the limited time? Let me see. I have it right. Where we at? Where'd you go? Pretty much, I think you can get it from September, which is because it comes out September 17th until March 31st next year. I don't know why I had the dates, but now I don't know what happened to it. But I think that's the time. So you can only get this digital or physical for a limited amount of time. Now that makes no sense. Why would you only have this for a limited amount of time? Especially when you can get it digital. Why would you make it? Yeah, you can get it from September 18th until March 31st, and then can't get it no more. So what y'all think about this announcement?
It's really dumb.
No
That's
comment.
all I really have to say about it.
Yeah, it's like something so cool they're doing, and they had to mess it up so bad. Like I was super excited about this when I first heard about this, because one thing is I didn't get to play the Galaxy games, the Mario Galaxies, right? I played Mario. Cause I was excited just to go back and play those games on the Switch, cause I'm a pretty big fan of Mario games. As far as like the 3D games, I'm a pretty big fan. But I didn't get to play. Well, I didn't get to play Mario 64 because I got 64 late. I didn't really get 64 when it was popping, so I didn't really get to. I played a little bit of 64, but I never really got to sit down and actually play the whole game. You know what I'm saying? From like start to finish and all that. I just kind of played it here and then. So I was like, oh, if they do a Mario 64 remake, that's gonna be awesome to play. I would love to go back and play that with updated graphics and like they did with Spyro the Dragon. That would be fun. You know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to that, and then plus I went back going back and replaying Sunshine. I like Sunshine. I played Sunshine, beat that game. And then again, I didn't get to play Galaxy 1 or 2, so I thought, oh yeah, this would be an awesome collection. I would love to get this for my Switch. And I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this to be announced, and then they announced it, and it's good. It's coming out this month. But then it's like, oh, they only put one Galaxy game in it. They don't put both Galaxies, and then they're not doing an actual full remake of any of the games. Like I would have been fine with just a remake of 64, right? And then the updated resolutions of the other ones. But no, they don't even do that. And then they have this limited time bullcrap where you have to buy it. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Nintendo, they just get some good games and they just do dumb things. And then also with the other game, it's Mario the 3D Mario. They announced they're bringing Mario 3D World over, and they're adding like some new stuff to it, like a new Bowser influence levels or something to it. They're adding that to the game, so they're adding more stuff to that game. But still, it's like if you call this Super Mario 3D All Stars, right? That going by the name, that probably should be with this collection because that game's called Super Mario 3D World. So I don't know why it's not part of this collection, but I can see why. Cause that's a Wii U game, so they won't get their money. But still, it's like I don't know. It's just a couple things. Like I said, I don't think the package is bad. For $60, you get three of these games. You know, and these Mario games are pretty good length, right? You know, three of these games. But would make more sense to update to put Mario Galaxy 2 and then upgrade one of these should have been a remake. I just don't understand why they didn't do a remake. You see these other companies doing it with success with like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon and Mario. You know, a lot of people say Mario's the best platformer. You know, and they just no, we don't. They did. I guess Nintendo knows they don't need to. They know it's gonna sell no matter what, so they don't have to. You know,
Now, is it gonna be gone forever?
I don't know.
Is that what they said?
It just they didn't really give details. They just oh, just from this date on, it's still.
It's
It,
like it's like Nintendo, man. Like for the love of God, quit making stupid decisions. Because most of the shit they do say it's like head scratching. It's like why?
yeah, I can see it maybe not sell no more like physical copies, but if you're putting it on digitally, why would you stop having it on a digital store? Like what? That
Yeah.
makes no. Why? It's just they have a pretty good they have a pretty good announcement, and they just you know fuck it up with stupid stuff. Like I said, I mean I still might pick this up, but I'm not gonna pick it up this month. I'm just money's tight and PS5 is coming. And I gotta I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the PS5 right now. I might just have to start working some more overtime because it looks like I'm gonna be getting plenty of it next week. But yeah. So you have anything else more to say about that?
No.
And before we move on to, I'll let you talk about the video stuff. Say everybody, Avengers came out today. It's actually not doing bad. Like the reviews, some of these reviews, some places saying they're not done reviewing because the official game didn't come out to today, but you know, people had it. Some of them people had it for the week, and a lot of sites are saying, hey, they just want to spend a little bit more time with the end game before they actually give the game review. But a lot of people say that the actual campaign is really, really good. Playing the campaign's been really, really fun. But let's see what they say actually about the multiplayer and game, the in-game content. But they do have like there are reviews up, but not really anybody I really follow. But right now I think it's sitting at a 7 at Metacritic, which is pretty good. I expect it to be around 7 or 8. People, cause then actually people was kind of down and people was kind of not liking it playing the beta. But it's actually people actually get the full scoop what the story's all about. Actually get to play the story how you're supposed to play it. People seem to be more positive about it. People really enjoying the story. But I guess it's just how people think about the end game and the continued loop of the game and stuff is what we're gonna see. But yeah, I like I said, that game came out today. yeah, if you big Marvel's fan, like I said, I kind of want to buy it, but I'm just funds are low right now. Uh, and plus, I want to wait. And I know if you buy it, you can upgrade to PS5 version for free, but I don't really. I always, I'll wait to see if they do any kind of deals because I kind of mainly want to wait and play it on the PS5. That was kind of my plan to begin with. So, but and do I have any else? Say any little random news about stuff? I think no, I think that's oh yeah, that's pretty much it for my news of gaming news that as far as that stuff goes. But I guess I'll let you take it away, Emperor, with the Nvidia. Well, we had Nvidia had a little conference today, and I'll let you talk about that.
Okay.
What was announced and all the big.
All right. So Thursday, or Tuesday, I mean, NVIDIA had their conference announcing new GPUs. And my God, I want to buy one already. So basically, these new GPUs, the 30 series, are very exciting because these pretty much have the biggest the biggest gap in performance compared
Well,
to the
only the one.
last.
I say I didn't mean to cut you off, but you say biggest performance. The biggest performance I seen, the 3070 didn't seem that big of a performance.
Well, not that one. I mean,
'Cause that's one like
I'm not sure.
that one's right on
That's really weird because like
that one's like
I'm
right
not
on
sure
par
what
with the
that one's
2080.
for.
That one's like right on par with the 2080, right?
Well,
'Cause I seen the graph
it
and
is
it had
20. It is a 2080 Ti, but it's faster. I don't know what faster means. If it's the same, you know.
yeah. But yeah, but I like continue. But I knew know that that the when I look at the graphs that 380 or the 390 are like way up as far
Yeah,
as
which to be honest is what I think more people are gonna be looking at than the 2070 because I'm not sure why they made that. If it's on par with a last generation GPU, right?
yeah, but maybe there's some things that the other one doesn't do it. Not as far as like graphics, but as far as
I
like
mean, yeah,
that new
granted, like I was
that
gonna talk about
yeah,
here, they add new technology to it.
and it's cheaper too, right? The 23
Yeah,
is
it's cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was one of the surprises a lot where it's like I thought these were gonna be very expensive,
I mean they
and
are.
they really aren't.
I mean,
Like compared to price to performance. Like granted, they're still
well,
expensive, but
go ahead and give
price to
it go
performance it has a good.
go ahead and give us the prices on these. Mayhem, I want to see what Mayhem thinks about these prices. If he thinks these are expensive or not. Go ahead and give us the price of that 380 and that 390. Or you know,
No, hold on, I'm about XGP 30.
I ain't the 390 like 1500
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so the cheapest one, the 3070, is starting at 499, so around 500 bucks.
for the cheapest one.
Yeah, that's the cheapest one, 500
Woo,
bucks.
woo.
The 3080, which is the mid tier card, is 699, so 700 bucks. Now the high end one, the 3090, is at 1500 bucks.
$1,500.
Now, granted, because they did say this is a Titan card, which is like their it's not really a gaming card as much as it is like a AI type of GPU where it does more computation power. So it's not really meant for gaming.
Well,
So at
they was
that price
advertising
point,
8K on that card, right?
oh yeah. I mean, not native AK. I just want to point that out.
See, the thing I watched, they didn't they didn't say what native. They just kept saying 8K. They never said, "Oh, this is not native." They just you know
Well,
that.
that's part of the new technology, was called DLSS, I
Yeah,
think,
I know DSS because
which
that's
is
supposed to be in the PS5.
yeah, but it's like it kind of like upscales it to 8K, I believe. If that's what I'm reading it right, it basically just upscales it to 8K. But if it upscales it to 8K and can have like a solid 60 FPS, it's like it. This thing's they nicknamed this thing the BF GPU, so it's like it should live up to that.
I mean, you're paying $1,500. I mean, damn.
It, like I'm
Ah,
not sure if we ever looked at the card, but that thing is chunky.
no, I seen pictures of it. It's a beast.
But but one of the first things that actually caught my eye, which is one of the brand new technologies that they add to it, which is a reflex. I think they call it the reflex something. It's basically going to lower the input, your like your controller input to the game, while trying to lower the milliseconds, just so it can improve your reaction time and actually make contact to hits while you're shooting at somebody and stuff. So that's one of the first technologies that they announced in this conference. Oh, NVIDIA Reflex, that's what they called it. So this is basically going to lower your input lag and higher lower the input lag basically. It's gonna be nice for like esports players and anybody that plays like FPSs and Counter Strike and stuff. The second one, which is something they already had, but they made a bunch of improvements on, is NVIDIA Broadcast, which is mainly intended for streamers. So, Mayhem, I think you might want to pay attention to this.
Yeah.
So, NVIDIA Broadcaster adds a bunch of new features to it, or at least ones that I know that have been beta. They have been beta testing it, but I think now they're just rolling it out. The audio noise removal, so any like background noise, they have this technology where they'll just remove it. But I will add that I have noticed that when you actually talk and the audio cuts in, you still kind of hear it in the background. So while your while your voice is on,
Okay.
the virtual background effects. So this pretty much eliminates having a green screen, basically. So it basically is an AI kind of thing where it will pretty much the computer will pretty much outline you and the chair and remove any background effects. So if there's a wallpaper you want to use or some background, or even if you just want to make it transparent or make it blurry, which is really awesome for streamers, and webcam auto frame, which is basically if you just move around, the camera will just like zoom into you and move around with you.
Oh, right.
Do you guys know what machinimas are? Pretty sure you guys know.
I don't say I'm just listening.
It's like I kind I remember them, but I don't exactly know.
Yeah, like the old school machinima videos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, basically they made a technology to make those videos as well. So I think it's I think it pretty much just helps you make machinimas. Like you can point a camera at yourself and just track your movements. So you want to make like a specific movement, like crouching down and stuff. You can do that. Um, some other stuff. Audio to face, which I think it just records like facial movement while recording the voice, and some other things which mainly just improves machinima making, like getting assets from video games, which I'm assuming is gonna be only certain video games. Yeah, then they talk about the ray tracing, just them improving it. But yeah, they after that they pretty much just talk about how much they improved the RTX technology in the card, and one of the things me and you were talking about at work, Smith, was now they're adding this thing where they're gonna get the gaming assets and put it through the GPU so it won't go through the CPU. So lower the loading time. Now, granted, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. They just announced it. They didn't give any examples of, on it.
Yeah, it's like everything you say that they're doing. Well, not everything, but a lot of like it's like what Sony's doing, like with the whole
Yeah, pretty much.
DSS. Sony's supposed to be doing at the faster loading times, or Sony's doing that, but we know they're doing that with a faster SSD and the I/O board. And then and like you was talking about all that stuff to come, I guess, coming with the card or just with Nvidia. I'm not sure how that all that like streaming stuff to benefit streamers, like the audio and like I heard somebody said they're doing something where you can do like you can somebody was talking about how you can do a green screen without having a green screen. So you can do the green screen effects without actually having the green screen with the cards. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. But I do know I don't know what Sony is doing anything like that. But I know Sony is putting in a lot of stuff for streamers on the PlayStation 5. I mean, this hasn't been announced. This is rumors. That's why I want Sony to go ahead and tell us what's going on because I've been hearing a lot of rumors, not just on the specs, but a lot of other stuff like I said, Sony's updating or streaming stuff you can do on the PlayStation. So,
I
and,
mean, to be
and
honest, we'll see about that because I don't think AMD said anything about their new big Navi GPUs, right?
yeah, but I've been saying this. I'm just talking about Sony. You know,
But I'm just saying, like the big Navi cards could have the most of not the same features as this card.
yeah, it could. But I just know that it's been rumored that Sony's doing some things with those streamers, with streamers in mind too. As far as
Yeah,
like they're having a software package in there too, where you can make your streams better. You know, and then this comes out, and you're talking about like the DSS, and then the streamer package, and the faster loading times, like stuff that Sony's already some of it Sony's already announced, and some of it's rumored that Sony be doing. But it's kind of so. What car?
yeah. But
What car do you want to get, Emperor? What car
I
would
want
you?
to get the. I think realistically, I want the
You mean
3080.
3080?
Yeah,
Uh,
because I don't see myself buying something that's on par with like the last generation, right?
like the far as 3070.
Yeah,
I guess if you haven't made like the jump to like a high vehicle, that wouldn't be bad to get, right? If you didn't buy a 2080, I guess wouldn't be bad to getting that instead. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just do an upgrade.
yeah. Because like, I don't, I didn't get the because the last generation was the first iteration of the RTX technology,
Yeah.
and that was hella expensive. And since this is like the second generation, they actually made a lot of improvements and stuff. So, and actually made it cheaper.
I heard rumors that not Nvidia, but AMD's next, the Navi 2 or whatever they're doing, it's supposed to be
Yeah,
on par with the 3070.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that as well, and it's like I'm kind of worried for AMD because like
Nope. 'Cause I think that if to me, if they have it on par, say it's on par as far as the 3070 goes, and but it's half the price.
yeah, but at that point they're gonna be taking a huge loss.
Now, 'cause they usually I don't think I think if they're making them, you know why AMD, you don't have to worry about AMD? Because guess who's in Xbox and PlayStation? AMD. So they're already making bump. They got contracts with Sony and PlayStation. So every PlayStation, Xbox got AMD card in it. So so they're already selling.
I
They're,
mean, to be honest though, I understand what you're talking about, but those two are two different worlds, in my opinion.
I,
They
I
may be buying by
I'm just talking
people,
about money. I'm not talking about.
companies buying their cards and stuff,
And I think people are
but
still,
in
but
terms of this world, like gaming,
and I, and I,
PC gaming, it's
and
like
people and even though like, yeah, but like as far as PC people go, a lot of people who play on PCs don't play on the best specs. They're not playing on those big time cards.
well, of course not.
So
The
AM,
most
so
popular
AM,
card right now is the 1070.
so AMD comes in with a card that's pretty good and it's really cheap. That's people eat that up. That's why I think that's like you saying that these cards from Nvidia are cheaper than what you think. I think that's why they went cheap because they know AMD is on them.
I don't even think it's that, to be honest. Like, and honestly, if you, this to me, it was taking a shot at consoles. Like,
Hmm.
they don't even, to be honest, Nvidia
I
doesn't
don't
care
think
two
they.
shits or a fuck about Nvidia right now.
I don't think they took a shot of consoles because their prices are way. Your cheapest card is $500. That's not taking a shot at consoles because
How
consoles
much are consoles supposed to be right now?
$500, right? A PC is more than a CPU. It's more than a video card.
Yes, of
You
course.
need
But
a whole lot more.
for people that are thinking about it, they're gonna look at this and say, "Oh my god, we're getting more performance right now for a very cheap price."
I,
You're
I,
telling me somebody can't just buy the card right now and save up money for a very somewhat a
this is
card for
why.
about a PC for about I don't know, say $500, $700.
Yeah, then that cost not being. If you buy a PC for $500 and then you buy a fucking video card for $500, that PC is not gonna be able to keep up with that card because you probably don't have enough RAM, right? And your CPU is probably weak, so your GPU is not getting its full potential. So that doesn't make sense, right?
Of course not.
And then you
But that's
just
the point of upgrading it later.
yeah, but then you spent
Which you
$1,000.
consoles you can't really do until
That is
like
true, but
couple
you
years
just
later, and
spent a
when they
thousand
do some
dollars.
other upgrade.
You just spent $1,000, and then and that $500 you spent on that GPU is not doing it because you don't have the stuff to go with it. You don't have the good CPU and the good memory to go with it. But you buy a console on day one for $500, you're getting some good and it's got some good technology in both of them. I mean, I'm getting the PlayStation one thing because PlayStation has the best games, but it's gonna be a beast. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna do some stuff that even with that new video card, I think Sony's SSD, I think it's gonna blow people away.
I mean, to be honest, I think you're wrong because like this just made every single GPU as of right now, even on the consoles, I believe, obsolete
No, I don't think it did. Well,
to a certain degree.
wait a
But
minute.
I have to
Video cards
I,
are. If you just talk about GPU, maybe
yeah.
GPUs on PCs always been more powerful than the consoles. Always. Well, not always, but since like PS3 days, PS4, the consoles have been lagging as far as GPU power. But the games always look just as good or better. Like when I see games on PlayStation, I don't see stuff on PC doing that, looking that good.
Are you looking what PC specs are you looking at
I'm
now?
just looking. Well, I won't lie. I'm not looking on the best resolution because I'm looking at YouTube streams. So I will
Yeah.
be honest with you. But most stuff I would see that PCs do better is frames. That's where the key. It's a high frame rate. I think it's what benefits the high frame rate and loading times because consoles have been stuck in them old hard drives. If you didn't upgrade, you upgrade, but then then the consoles, PCs already have SSDs, right? Even though the
Yeah.
games are not built for them, but they do take advantage of them a little bit with faster loading times, right? But to me, and I looked at I always fought with Bam Bam about this because I remember about my old job. We had this big fancy $2,000-3,000 computer we had that we was working on, and it had the Richard 3 on it. And we had so I'm looking at a good screen and a high tech cube looking you remember them? Do you remember that PC Mayhem? Did you ever see that one at work? That like red that was like shaped like a box. Remember that fancy computer we had?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sucker was big money. I know suckers can cost up to $20,000. I remember they was talking about. This
yeah.
computer can cost up to $20,000. I remember we was running the Richard 3 on that, and to me, it did not look that much better. It did look better. Don't get me wrong. It looked better, but it didn't look that much better than the Richard 3 on my PlayStation 4. This sucker cost $20,000, and it doesn't look that much better.
I will say this as well. It depends on the game.
That is true. That's all games. But I'm just telling you though that I
Because
don't.
like for me personally, when I was playing Battlefield 4 on my PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
yeah, accurately, yeah. It's like when I switched over when I built this gaming PC, it was like night and day.
Well, I think why the big reason why is because of CPU.
Man, it's just basically how the game was made.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
all
was,
true. I'm just saying that I see. To me, I see the best looking games on consoles, PlayStation, as far as graphics. Well, I can't. Well, I would say, well, maybe not now because you got,
you know what?
You got Horizon Zero Dawn on PC
You know
now.
what?
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
so,
You know what? I'm gonna get Horizon Zero Dawn
but they
because
did,
I have Horizon
but
Zero
they,
Dawn
but they,
over
they,
here
they,
somewhere.
they said that port's not very good. They didn't put it on. They didn't put it very good. But to me,
Well,
that's like they said. But I don't know. But it still has to at least a look as good as it does on PS4. But to me, the PS4, the thing holding the PS4 back was the CPU, right? With the frames, you don't get that high frame rate like you do on PCs, right? So I think that's what to me is what made PC. But even then, like I said, I have a PC. I have a PC, and my PC is not bad. It's just a little bit old, but it still has a pretty juicy video card, right? And RAM. And then I play games, and the games I play, I mean, it could just be the games I'm playing, but I look, I mean, to me, what I see computers doing more than anything, the games to me, they usually don't look too much better. And some a lot of games I think look better, and that could just be the artistic way they're made. But to me, it's like what you do on PC is you can make the resolution better, right? I think that's the main. You can make the resolution better, maybe make the textures better.
yeah,
But overall image and like how many polygons, like the character models and stuff. Because to me, I'm more kill. Instead of just worried about resolution, I'm more worried about how many polygons are on a character. How can you make that character look more smooth, right? And to me, I usually don't see a difference in PC as far as that. I just see more resolution and high frames, and maybe the textures a little bit more bump mapping on the textures. That's why I see on PCs when you go like the high performance and stuff, or maybe light and shadows, right? But as far as like how a character looks and how like how many polygons, don't really see no more than what's in these on PlayStation and stuff. But yeah,
yeah. But to be honest, we'll see because like these new consoles, they're basically computers at this point. So
well they are, but they
uh,
ain't.
I,
They're custom
yeah,
made. They got people keep saying the PCs because they can do some stuff, but they're still custom made. They still got their own ways. They
yeah, they
still
still have their own ways,
and they
and
are.
especially PlayStation, they just went ahead and just made a custom made board.
But I am curious to see when we get these. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'll look at these. They're not really telling how many teraflops are on these cards and that.
I mean, they kind of do, except they just split it up.
Yeah, but they didn't really come out and say it. It's kind of said about everything else, and you just gotta figure out the teraflops going off that information. But just
Yeah,
judging this video card from the highest video card that's out as far as Nvidia goes, right? And the last Nvidia card, it's like that 380 and
right. Should we
390.
really compare the highest end one?
Well, because it's Nvidia and Nvidia. I'm comparing it from Nvidia to Nvidia.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to see the jump, right? So to me, it's like, man, that's a hell of a jump. That's big time. But I want to see what that really means. I want to see how that looks, right?
Yeah.
Because they showed some games off during that presentation. They showed Call of Duty, and I was not impressed what they showed from Call of Duty from what they showed from that
I
game.
mean, once again, it's like because I think I told you this at work, and I told you many times before. These are not very good games to show off the
I
technology.
know, but
Because
this,
these
but
things
this,
already look great on its own. It's like you don't really need it.
but I'm saying that
Show it
this
off
is,
Minecraft.
but
Minecraft is a perfect example.
but here's my whole. I'm gonna bring my whole point home to you. What I'm saying is most people who game on PCs don't game on the best PCs, right? They game on low level or mid range PC at the best. And what games do they play? Call of Duty, right? Fort
Minecraft.
Minecraft, Fortnite, right? So I think if AMD comes out with a card that's pretty good level, right, for that cheap price, what do you think they're gonna buy? They're gonna buy that AMD card. But now some people, you hardcore people, are gonna buy that big time, super expensive video
Yeah,
card.
but how cheaper are they gonna go? The cheapest Nvidia card is $500. Are they gonna sell their cards at like 300, 200,
Probably.
100 bucks?
I think if they have a card that's on par with that, it would be cheaper than that card. They always have been, right? So that's why I'm saying Nvidia, AMD would be all right, and if consoles would be all right because consoles are your whole package, and you're gonna see some stuff from PlayStation and Xbox, that's gonna look just as good as what you see on those high end cards from Nvidia. They won't have the same frame rate, right? But when you just comparing it from like image to image, unless you're digitally fouling and really getting in the nook and details, you're not gonna really see a big difference between.
Oh, I can't wait for the Digital Foundry one.
Well, they already did like a little thing on the card, but they didn't
Yeah.
really. They was kind of it was kind of weak what they did. They just kind of showed the improvement, but they didn't. But what I'm like, I didn't. They didn't even show it. I don't think they showed it in
No,
the
but that's
gameplay.
the thing though. It's like the way he was talking is like he wanted to tell you more because he was very excited by the end of the video.
Well, they
Like he
always
was very
get they
excited to
always
tell us.
they always get excited about stuff, but they go like when they do the comparison, they have to zoom in so much just to see that, and people don't see it when they're playing. When you guys zoom in like 50, 100 times to see a difference, it's waste of time. And that's why I think what these cards are gonna do.
But
These cards, I think, it's gonna be cool for resolution and ray trace. I think the big difference is gonna be ray tracing. Be able to do 4K with ray tracing and keeping those frames up. I think that's what's gonna be the big difference. But I think PS5 and Xbox both gonna be right there. I'm just telling you. This is my opinion. I might, shit, this, I might, a game might come out on this card might just be like, just blow my fucking socks off. I'm like, damn. But what I'm saying? I was wrong. Shit. What was I talking about? You know what I'm saying? But this is my opinion from what I've seen up until now. Consoles always perform and always look just as good as PC game, the highest PC games. That's what I've always seen.
yeah, I don't think.
When I bought this PC, I didn't go with the highest specs. I went mid range with the PC when I first built this PC I got. Right? Because I know that I'm a cheapskate for one reason, but also that you don't need the highest. It's just I just never see like I just never. I mean, I think the cards are a beast. I just can't wait. I just want to see some. I need to see some stuff. I guess that's all it comes down to.
And honestly, like I said, Digital Foundry, like they're itching to tell you some stuff because the guy was like, because I'm pretty sure everybody's under NDA or something.
Yeah, they gave him talent. He can only talk about. He only had like 15 minutes or something. But I think I seen another video about him that's longer. So I won't.
No, the video wasn't there. He made that video.
Yeah, but I think he had to tell him that he can make it though. I think Nvidia made him only be able to do it for 15 minutes. Right? He made it himself, but I think he had a time that he can talk about it, right?
Well, if he had the time to talk about it, he could have talked about everything else, right?
But he could only have 15 minutes, so he wanted to say what he could say in 15 minutes.
No, but I'm saying, like, if he had that time, it's like, you could have talked about the frame rate and stuff. Like, the actual stuff we want to know.
Well, he's probably going to do another video later on. I don't want to do that. I think he just...
No, nobody's saying anything. Like, that's the issue. Like,
I'm saying when...
cards are not saying anything.
But I think when
even
the cards...
the board partners aren't saying anything about the cards.
When the cards officially come out, he'll know he can do more, right? So he wanted to say he just wanted to get over the basics in this until he can officially say more.
Yeah, but this to me is nothing. This isn't basic. He's pretty much telling you what Nvidia already told you. There's a massive gap in improvement.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I said, the cards are a beast, but I just think that they, you saying that they put the pressure or going after consoles, I think they didn't. To me, this they didn't do anything to go after consoles because they're just too expensive. I just think PC gamers and console gamers are totally different people because the price. It's just the price and everything you need you need a console you need on the PC.
Yeah, but I think most people that are thinking about going to PC already know the costs behind it. And to be honest, like, well,
Well, here's my
this
thing.
is
Here's my
it.
thing.
This is
I
the
would
entry
say this.
level prices right now,
I think if
and
you,
they're very cheap to performance.
I think if you're thinking about going to PC, this doesn't change your mind. I don't think this will put you over the board because it's too expensive. Now something else might
It's
put
not
you.
too expensive.
I
That
might,
generation cards are expensive.
you might put something else might make you go over the board, but I don't think this card in general makes you pick PC over consoles. I think it has to be more than this that makes you jump ship to go. Oh, I don't want to play on consoles no more. I want to play on
Well, like
PC.
a game,
A
maybe.
game or maybe just other factors, but not just this video card. And this is in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't change my mind at all. You know, I'm always gonna be a console gamer. But
Now, granted, this is a topic for another video, but it's like at this point, most people are probably thinking about just sticking to PC because we're already seeing Xbox and Sony playing their games on Steam and stuff.
yeah, but you're not gonna get your console games from PlayStation until 2 years later. You're never gonna get a new. You
But
never.
that doesn't matter at that point.
It,
You're still getting it on PC.
oh, it does matter. 2 years
I
later,
mean,
you think I want to wait 2 years later after the game comes out to try to get it on PC?
yeah, but the point here is people that don't really care. You're still the point is that you're still getting the game on PC.
I mean, you gotta tell me what. What were you saying that it doesn't matter? I think it does matter because I think if it's a game you really like and you want to play it, you gonna get a PlayStation to play it on. You're not gonna just stick with PC to play. Oh, I'll wait for 2 years. No, you're not gonna do that if you like that game.
Mayhem, your webcam is going crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole with you. We
Yeah,
definitely had to save this conversation, but I definitely don't agree with you. Many reasons why. I think that if you're
yeah, maybe to you, but it's like for me, it's like
this is
I'm
what
starting
I
to
want
get
to say.
that. I'm starting to have that itch.
I just want to say one thing to you. I think the reason why Sony put some of them games to PC because they want to get you excited by playing that new one on PS5. Why they put
But
Horizon
obviously, that was the main reason.
and they know that game. It's already after 2 years. It's already sold what it's gonna sell on a console, right? It's probably not gonna sell anymore, right? Most people who want that game on consoles already bought it, right? After it's been out for 2 years. So
Yeah.
let's put the game on PC. And I'm not saying that people who PC gamers. I'm not saying that. I think I'm misreading what you're saying. I don't think I'm saying that people who own PC who waited 2 years, they're just never gonna go to consoles because they don't want to, right? I can see that, right? There's no game that's gonna make them really probably go to consoles, right? They're just gonna
I
always
mean, if they were already a PC
PC guy.
gamer,
They're
then
probably
yeah,
never.
PC guy is like they probably never
Yeah.
bought a console
So I'm
before,
saying
so
that.
it doesn't really matter then.
Yeah,
They're just getting the game.
yeah, I understand that, but I say people who play on consoles and who love PlayStation consoles, them Sony putting that game on PC 2 years later is not gonna make them go to PC. That's too long. That's too long of a wait. That's you're not gonna wait 2 years. Even a year is too late, in my mind. Because when you win a game like Final Fantasy 7 remake, that game was coming to PC, but people bought that day one on PlayStation, even though they know it's coming to PC. They're not waiting for that game to come. They're probably gonna buy it again on PC, right? But that game came to PC. That game came to PlayStation, and Final Fantasy 7 remake is coming to PC. But you think people waited? Most people are waiting for that game. No, they're getting that game on PlayStation. They're not waiting for the PC version. So that's why I think the whole 2 years doesn't matter.
But that makes no sense because most people that already have the consoles probably are not itching to buy a computer.
there's a lot. I can go so far into the rabbit hole in this, but I want to move on. But I just want to say that
Yeah, let's just end it.
my whole argument
Yeah.
is I'm not sure if we're arguing the same. My whole argument is that Sony putting no games on PC 2 years later doesn't change make less people buy their console. That's what I mean. Or if it does, it's a very slim amount that doesn't really change anything. That's my whole argument, and
All right.
I can go many reasons why, but you have any more about the Nvidia show?
No, that was pretty much it.
And I know Mayhem's has some games he's checked out this week he wanted to talk about, so I'm gonna let him talk about his two games he played, the two new games that came out.
All right.
Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out.
I know we just had a big long
Yeah,
conversation.
I didn't want to.
And all right. As someone know, the two game people been waiting for is one NBA 2K21 and the other Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 the remake. And one that I want to start off NBA 2K21. Like this year NBA 21, they I don't say like they I don't say they pretty much improved. They pretty much improved the game. Shot meters, shot meters, like the neighborhood park. What I thought to find though, which I would think the neighborhood is like fine though because last year they pretty much straight up lazy made like like really took that part from like NBA 2K19 the the NBA 2K19 it just created a little so for 2K21 they actually fix it because they actually they actually made it like the neighborhood it looked like it's over at California like just legit just, it had a little California look so like what they what that pretty cool like from the shot meter like I'm gonna say your I'm gonna say the I'm gonna say the build is different. I'm gonna say the build this year is pretty little different. Is yeah it's pretty little different. The I personally ain't got I still ain't got a lot I didn't like I didn't I still don't know yet. Like I don't say like I don't say I've been playing my career mode and the story. So like this year my career mode it's pretty good so far. Pretty good so far with the story. With the story goes like but on day different. I guess this is on day different this year. You like we had a demo we had a demo you're not playing prologue like so like this year we get a full game you have prologue of course start at high school and stuff and, and stuff though but like like I almost say so my time in 2K21 is it just to me it's pretty improving they improved this year though to me at least but Asco but Asco to but Tone Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 though it's the most excited for me it's like one of the most excited for me though as a kid though being love like always love to play the Tone Hawk Pro Skater the Tone Hawk Pro Skater remake it fucking rules though from like from from the like from I said from playground the good the soundtrack the soundtrack like straight it just straight up full it just straight up full it just straight up like just 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 straight up give you I don't know, it probably made me feel like a kid again. Play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Good. Like like dude, this game rules though, and it to me, I think like the remake, it pretty much, pretty much like everything all forgive from Pro Skater 5 because Pro Skater 5 like sucks. So like Pro Skater 5 it was horrible. But see this remake, how they do it though, like you like it just like it just freaking awesome. Like from like ledge from we have we have like we have we have like legend we had we have like legend then new like the characters they have like the old and the new Miss Gary like from like like pretty like legend and just some like new straight like new generation of skaters. Pretty cool. I don't know who these new skaters is though. Like who new skaters was though. But see but see that like pretty much give me give me to learn to know about these skaters though. So I'm pretty happy. So I'm pretty happy to play to play to like play to play though. Like but so but but I want to say like I understand my impression is it pretty much like lazy, it's just lazy though. I want to I understand like my impression is right now is like very lazy though. Like I said, but same time like I really ain't got I ain't got like full I don't think I ain't got the full experience yet, which I still need play more to get my to give how we feel about both games though. But this is my little first. This is just my little first impression. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say like when but when I like finish game like finish like one when I like go on like finish I finish play like little when I finish play like little career mode and stuff. I want to say I will get my interview on these both games though to give full what that word I try to find
Review.
yeah well full expectation about the game pretty much really just get my view out of this game. Cause I almost say like I almost say I did. I almost say I thought I was like being honest, because honestly, being honest, like I've been playing NBA 2K 2020 I still ain't didn't play like some hard rush here too, but I will get on it though. But I will like get on it though. But yeah, like this is my first impression about it. Sorry, I don't say sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't like give like trade like give it all though.
No, we just wanted your early impressions. You know, you didn't have to, you just had what you was feeling about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Um, did y'all got anything else?
Uh,
Did you want to talk about the WWE thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's right. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and pop this shit up.
Is it this base? Is it? Cause I don't want. No, just go ahead. Go ahead and talk it.
I mean, it has something to do with Twitch.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying. It has. If you got something to do with Twitch, go ahead and talk about it.
All right. Okay. Okay. Good. I'll tell you, I did have. I pretty found news like at least like over an hour ago. Uh. I don't say like if y'all don't know, I'm a wrestling fan. Like I'm a big wrestling fan. Though and and I don't want to say and seeing this really got my blood boil. Really got my blood boil because what happened was like the owner of WWE, which is World Wrestling Entertainment, Vince McMahon, according to news reports, Vince McMahon have WWE talents that they must stop engaging with third party platforms such as Twitch or TikTok in the next 30 days or face possible suspension. Vince hearing that though is hearing this it really made my blood boil what I almost said got pretty much one what else like they talents can do you ever have what's so great is that that Vince got too many talents, but not a lot of them and get no screen time and get like screen time though. Not get like screen time what else do you think they ain't gonna do they want to interact with their friends to make them more aware to make yourself more aware though. But what I thought is cool though to like interactive though. But 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 here but here it is and also if Vince forgot is dude it's a pandemic going on what else do you think they wrestlers doing like do they want to interact with their fans what's wrong with that what's wrong with that what's wrong what is wrong what's wrong to interacting outside what's wrong to interact fan of outside the company I think it's cool to give them more personality though give them more personality though but 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 same time though like no invisible man though and it just ain't surprise shouldn't surprise me but yet it did though because he is such a greedy bastard though just just really want I pretty don't want wrestler to make their name himself outside WWE though but it is what it is though.
yeah, it's like that. That kind of sucks, to be honest. It's like, bruh, why you need this money for?
Right I was it plus knowing people salary it put people salary though make maybe low they really want to make to make some money elsewhere I mean
Yeah,
hell I mean hell they post I remember that Stephanie McMahon says that one of the interviews that Hey Superstar is quote unquote independent contractors. Though can't pretty much mean they can also do whatever they want, but same time they can't do everything what they want. They really can't do everything they want though, which is it just it just so fucked up though. Like can let people like grow their name dude they even have like NXTs which is NXT like rookies. NXT like rookies though. NXT people's like NXT people is like also have a Twitch channel. Also have a Twitch channel. Like do I been watch do I been watch that one wrestler Mia Yim of her of her Twitch and she pretty she pretty cool. She pretty cool though. No, what I do like watch her a lot though. I do watch her of his program also she play a God of War played a God of War played a God of War game which is pretty much like a tribute to the one wrestler who passed away who like passed away to save his son from the ocean and he got washed away like I think honestly not Shaq O'Neal he named like Chad Grass damn I can't pronounce his last name can't pronounce that last name like
Yeah, it's like I've I've actually been recently seeing a bunch of voice actors going on Twitch and playing video games as well.
right because not a lot of people make ain't really make a lot of money right now. What's going on? Period one, you yeah one you got like movie stars. Like right now, like Hollywood losing like $1 billion though. I guess $1 billion, whatever. And people, celebrity try to find what else to do. What else to do? What else to do right now? Because we don't see movies like I mean hell like Mulan, dude. The Mulan on Disney Plus though. They have people they have like Disney Plus members to like try to get people pay Mulan like $30 though for that movie.
I think they're trying to compensate for like people going with their families. Which even then I don't think it's gonna be. Well, yeah, I can see that. You're going with family. I can see it being around $30 or something.
It's just it's you just it just sucks though that it's just crazy though that that they superstars wants to make also make a name so like outside though they're like a whole lot of wrestlers I watched so Alan Page Adam Cole AJ Styles like it just it just like that it just it just sucks that Vince is dressing one like the Vince is dreading like their own employees which well, independent contractors, like to like delete to like do like kind of like to like delete their channel basically, to delete their channel basically, which is fucking sucks. Like Vince already don't give it or people a chance though to make damn self like in wrestling a lot though. Because he already don't use a lot. Don't use a lot of people though. Like, but yeah,
Now,
like that's hmm?
now, granted, then The Rock also have some trouble like
Oh yeah,
when he was trying to leave WWE.
yeah, like Vince, like Vince already the really want the Rock don't really don't want to let the Rock go because once because you want I don't want to say once I want the Rock made to Hollywood ever since that Scorpion King came out that when the Rock that when the Rock straight up there just straight up there, and he been like doing horror movie, and Rocket is like started try to get off try to get off wrestling and make a name himself, and Vince tried. I feel like Vince tried try to keep Rock like in his bubble. So because Vince already knows that The Rock it going to be more famous, going to be more famous out WWE, like out WWE. So for Vince try like change kind of like chain them though they ain't gonna happen. I mean hell, saying it with John Cena, like John Cena saying thing like we made we ain't made him popular stuff like everybody know John Cena at this point. Like, but when John Cena when John Cena started making movies, also saying name with the Rock, make a big name of himself, and Vince once again try to change John Cena. Like, because they know they gonna be big once again outside WWE. All right, the name I mean about Vince is I'm saying no Vince though it didn't make like he didn't making like one superstar made well know big people like big man with storylines when we made like wrestlers like we get like feel no more everybody like Trey love them like be their favorites but yet pretty much yet but pretty much yet like if I'm gonna say how was this if one wrestler like who is like the underdog I mean, who is like the underdog, and if people love the proper wrestlers, best believe better man will downgrade him because he don't want that person be be more popular than their other proper wrestler though. That he wanted, that he wants to make him to make him to make them popular. Like to me, it's all about Vince wants what Vince wants though. What Vince wants though. Don't listen to the fans though. Don't want to like listen to fans. It's all be this Vince wants though. Like like I don't say I really don't want to talk to more because this shit got me fired up. Like I'm do right now. Man, I feel right. Man, I feel like I sound like JD from New York. No, we here, right? That dude JD like straight yells though, like rage, like straight up rage though. straight like raised. So like when like it's just oof. I would say I really can't be that guy. That right there, it just made me upset though. As a wrestling fan, like as a wrestling fan who been watching WWE ever since as a kid. So, but yeah, this is all my take on that. This all my take on that. Oh, okay. Anything else?
Mm. Yeah. Uh, I think that's gonna be it for tonight's show. Uh, Next week we'll hopefully have the hopefully we have some good stuff next week. Hopefully Sony does an event next week. I might not. Well, the show might not. I'm not sure about the show Friday because I might not be able to do it on Friday. I'm not sure. We haven't completely worked out the details of what's gonna happen next week. But if if Sony does do a show on Wednesday, we'll probably have the podcast on Thursday because there's a good chance I won't be here on Friday. So, but we'll work it out and see what's good for everybody. But me and Emperor do gotta do our anime stuff we haven't did starting this month. But we can do that next week.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we're gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, cause I finished his series, he finished mine, and this month instead of doing the series, we're gonna do an anime movie to watch. I figure I'll switch it up a little bit. So he's gonna come up. He's gonna come up with a movie for me to watch I haven't seen, and I'm gonna come up with a movie for him. I already know what I'm having him watch. I already know made my mind up. But
God
yeah, you probably know what it is.
damn. You already told me.
But you didn't know for sure. But that's probably gonna be that. So get ready. You're gonna love it. Uh, but we'll discuss that next week. And yeah, and and then we can give our opinions about the animes we watched too. Uh, I forgot what I had you watch. Tell you the truth. What I have you watch?
That Wizard's Burst, I think.
Ballistas. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. But yeah. But next week, whatever goes down, we'll probably give all animes movies to watch and discuss a little bit about what we watched and keep the anime discussion going. No really anime discussion this week, but we had a big anime topic last week, so I think it's okay. We had a long episode last week too. But yeah. Uh, well, Mayhem already left, but he's probably just cooling off from that wrestling discussion.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, guys, that's probably gonna be the show. It's a little short, little show, but I think we had some good topics and little stuff in there. And yeah, hopefully next week we have some stuff goes down, like I said with the PS5 event and what Ubisoft does, and you know some more anime stuff for you guys, and yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Uh, any closing statements, Emperor?
No, that's it.
Do you want to say it? Nope, that's it. That's
No,
it.
that's it.
That's it for me. Yeah, guys. Thanks for tuning in. All my YouTube guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, look for for more gaming news, anime news, movie news, and hopefully sometime in the future we'll do some more group streams and games. Get that. I like to do sometime. I like to at least do one group stream a week. I think would be cool. You know, or sometimes